Imagine a typical Austinite sitting in a bar on 6th Street, surrounded by techno beats, a cold Shiner Bock in hand, and your gaze fixated on that girl at the bar. She doesn't even look your way, gives curt replies, sometimes disappears for days, but one random Instagram like or a hi a week later, and you're already on an emotional roller coaster, your heart pounding like after a double espresso from Starbucks on Congress Avenue. And standing right next to her is a normal, warm girl who texts you first, laughs at your silly barbecue jokes, is up for a spontaneous date at Barton Springs, and you think, well, it's too easy. There's no spark, no real thrill.
Why does your brain stubbornly gravitate toward the ones who keep you at arm's length, who don't give you complete confidence, who are as cold as the AC in a cheap motel in Nevada? This isn't about all girls being like that, or your supposedly bad taste in women. It's about dopamine, the scarcity principle, and the old wounds you've been carrying around since childhood. The scarcity principle hits the brain harder than any super-like on Tinder. When a girl is always available, always responds, always nice, she becomes like free coffee in the office. You take it because it's there, but you don't appreciate it. But the one who replies once every 3 days, cancels a date at the last minute, keeps her distance, she's rare, a limited edition, like a limited run pair of Nike sneakers at an Austin sneaker shop. Every tiny gesture of attention from her is like winning at a casino, rare, unexpected, and therefore 100 times more valuable. This is intermittent reinforcement, the most powerful way to make behavior addictive. You never know when the next jackpot will come, a message, a smile, a kiss. So you keep pulling the lever, like on a slot machine in Vegas. Constant attention is boring because it's predictable, but uncertainty is adrenaline. It's the chase. It's the feeling that you're the hunter, not the prey.
Let's dig deeper. Attachment theory. If you have an anxious attachment style, which accounts for about 20 to 30% of adults, especially among millennials and Gen Zers in big cities, you subconsciously fear abandonment and need constant reassurance. Do you love me? And who best triggers this anxiety to the max? A girl with an avoidant style, who values freedom above all else, withdraws into herself when things get too close, and gives short answers because true intimacy feels like a threat to her. You're like two magnets. One pulls, the other pushes, and this push-pull creates the illusion of passion. As a child, your parents may have been inconsistent, sometimes adoring you, sometimes ignoring you, sometimes praising you, sometimes scolding you.
Your brain registered this. True love is instability, struggle, conquest. That's why a stable, warm girl seems not the one. No chemistry, too simple, but cold, distant, emotionally unavailable. That's familiar. It's a chance to replay the old script. This time I'll win her over, and she'll finally choose me for real. Avoidant girls also play their part in this dance. For them, an anxious guy is confirmation. I'm needed, but on my terms. Her aloofness provokes pursuit, which feeds the ego without the risk of real intimacy. The classic anxious-avoidant trap. He chases, she runs away. He chases harder. She opens up just a little. He's euphoric. Then she closes off again, and the cycle repeats. Every time she pulls away, his anxiety skyrockets. He texts more, tries harder. When she comes back, oxytocin, dopamine, a sense of victory. It's addictive because the brain can't tell the difference between this is toxic and this is love. Research from Psychology Today confirms such couples are more common than chance would allow. We literally attract like magnets those who don't truly choose us.
Another catch is the fear of true intimacy. When a girl fully commits to you, accepts all your flaws, stays by your side, and sees the real you, it's scary. Now you could really lose her. Now you're exposed, vulnerable. But with an unavailable woman, the risk is minimal. She's not 100% yours anyway, so if she leaves, whatever, I knew it. It's a safer fantasy. You can fantasize, suffer, idealize, but you don't have to face reality. Her bad moods in the morning, the compromises, the fact that everyone has baggage. The aloof girl becomes a projection, mysterious, challenging, high value. The available one is just a person, and that shatters the illusion. In American dating, it's on steroids. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge. It's all about swiping, ghosting. Don't show too much interest. Play hard to get. The culture teaches, if she replies right away, she's needy. If she keeps her distance, she's confident, high value. You see a girl who doesn't text first, doesn't like every post, doesn't plan dates a month in advance, and you think, wow, she knows her worth. And the one who's open from day one, well, she's probably desperate. It's distorted, but it works on an instinctual level. Imagine, you're sitting in a coffee shop in Portland, refreshing the chat, waiting for even a single word from her, and thinking, Why can't I just go on a date with the one who texts every day and laughs at my cat memes? Because stability doesn't give you that rush. No highs and lows. No, she replied, I'm the king of the world. She didn't reply, the world has ended. And the brain is hooked on that roller coaster. Punchline. I once chased a girl for 3 months who replied, haha, every other day.
I thought, this is intrigue. Turns out, she just wasn't really interested. And I created my own personal thriller, The One-Sided Pursuit. Spoiler, no one died, but my self-esteem took a hit. Another meme. On Tinder, you swipe right on people whose bio says, not looking for anything serious, because it's a challenge. Dude, that's not a challenge. It's your attachment style playing Russian roulette with your heart. In reality, this pattern isn't about a real connection. It's about unresolved wounds, about repetition compulsion, replaying old pain in the hope of a different outcome. But an unavailable girl, by definition, won't choose you completely. And the cycle goes round and round. Chase, crumbs of attention, rejection, hope, repeat.
Add dating apps, the perfect environment for this trap. Swipe, match, ghost, repeat. Hustle culture. Don't get attached. Be independent. Remote work. Fewer real-life meetings. More fantasies. We all choose those who don't choose us because it's familiar and safe. Safe not to truly love. But there is a way out. Step 1. Recognize the pattern and name it. Every time you're drawn to the cold one, stop and say, oh hi, anxious-avoidant trap. It's you again. From acceptance and commitment therapy, simply observing an impulse reduces its power by 30 to 40%. Not, I'm an idiot, but this is an old program. The punchline? I now greet avoidant girls as I would an ex. Hi, I know you're here, but I'm busy reprogramming. Step 2. Practice savoring safe people. Start noticing those who reciprocate. Don't fall in love right away. Just, oh, she texted me first. That's nice. A technique from positive psychology. Savor the small moments of connection. Regular attention to secure interactions rewires the nervous system. Now, after a date with a normal girl, I make a note. It was easy. No one disappeared. At first, it's boring. Then, it's a rush.
Step 3. Practice self-compassion and rewrite the I have to earn it mindset. When you feel the urge to prove yourself to someone who seems out of reach, place your hand on your heart and say, you deserve someone who chooses you without a fight. That doesn't make you needy. Research confirms self-compassion reduces anxious attachment behaviors by 50%. Stuck in traffic on Mopac, I whisper, you're a normal guy. You don't need to chase after those who run away. I feel less like a desperate hero in a romantic comedy. You're drawn to those who don't choose you, not because you're broken, but because your brain seeks the familiar, even if it hurts. But you can choose differently. You deserve a partner who says yes without drama, who chooses you not in spite of, but because of. Real chemistry isn't about butterflies from one message a week, but about peace of mind. She's here, she calls, she stays. In Austin, where music festivals rock all year round, and you're finally learning to dance not alone, but with a partner who doesn't run away after the first track. If this resonated with you, click on the next video and share in the comments. Are you on the cold girls are my fetish? They're a challenge team. Or are you learning to reach out to those who are warm and choose you without drama? Let's find our people.